Hello Capricorn, this is going to be your love reading for March of 2019. We're going to be using the Cosmic Tarot as our clarifying tarot. We're going to use the Harmonious Tarot as our main deck. We are going to also use the Romance Angels Oracle cards to gauge the situation, the energy surrounding you, and we're going to be using the Zodiac Oracle in order to figure out what sort of energies do you need that you're going to be needing to challenge in order to channel, in order for you to get to where you need to be with these energies. Anyways, let's go ahead and start your reading with the Romance Angels. Let's see what's happening around you in the area of love. And I have two jumpers. I have past life, relationship, and chemistry. Let's get one more to get a complete picture, and it's always better to have uneven numbers when you're pulling out cards. We have retreat. That's interesting. That sounds like one of those very heavy relationships when where you have a push and pull type of energy. Past life relationships, so you have sort of like a soulmate or twin flame, or however people call those karmic relationships nowadays. The point here is that it is a very strong bond. That's the energy of that bond has been transcending time. It's not something that's light and easy. It's a heavy relationship, a heavy connection, something that will require maybe sacrifices, maybe a little bit of suffering, sort of like a bittersweet type deal. And of course there is a strong chemistry when you find yourself in the middle of situations like that. That's usually the case. The chemistry is so strong. That's the reason why they are so difficult, because you can't just walk away from those relationships easily. And so I am assuming that this is the reason why retreat is on the table. Somebody wants to take a break, or someone has taken a break or is about to take a break. A lot of times this is not something that people plan to do. This just happens because certain things manifest themselves, circumstances evolve in such a way that somebody has to walk away, or maybe both parties have to walk away. So now whether that is you, Aquarius, or your partner, that remains to be seen. We're going to pull up the cards and see what's going on in that arena. So let's put this aside. And let's find out what's the story. Let's go more in depth. Okay. So you have the Hangman, you have the Ten of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and you have I forgot the name of this card. Not Temperance. Well, it'll come back to me in a minute. But it's a card of second chances, pretty much. And so what I see here, I think this speaks pretty much, stays in line with what the Romance Angels Oracle is saying. there definitely is some resemblance of a situation here that somebody's tired of and wants to get away from it. Somebody's yearning to start anew. The problem here is that in order for that to happen, the person needs to change perspectives. The person, either both of you in this connection or one of you, whether it is you, Aquarius, or the other person, there has to be a change in the way in which you perceive the situation or the way in which you react to what you think you are perceiving, because that is causing a lot of strife. There is just so much burden in the situation. Someone is really tired of having to deal with the same thing over and over again. There definitely is, there's very strong connection, yes, but somebody had enough. Somebody is yearning to move on to a better place. Somebody wants to move on to a better opportunity. Someone wants to press the reset button and start again somewhere else. I can't really tell you at this point if this individual or if both of you want to restart the whole thing with each other, or if you want to move on with other people because you're just tired. I don't see animosity in here though. On the contrary, I see the desire to give another opportunity, to again start anew, to press that reset button. And it's a very generous offer, but the problem is that there is a little bit of trepidation because there is burnout in here, and there is someone hoping, okay, if I go ahead and I put myself in this vulnerable position of allowing this person again, will I go back to the same cycle? Is this the never-ending story where we're caught in a loop of forgiving, going back, hurting each other, separating, forgiving, going back, hurting each other, separating, and it's something that is really, really causing a lot of mental stress. That mental stress, by the way, is manifesting in a physical form on somebody. One of you, either you, Aquarius, or the other party, somebody is starting to manifest the stress of this situation physically. And that might be one of the reasons why they just want to be done. They just want to be done. Somebody wants to be done with this. They just want to seriously they are more than ready to start to give something solid or to receive something solid, but at this point there is a lot of doubt. Now, there is one thing that is for sure, that's clear, and that is clear to either one of the parties or to two or both of you. They are ready to move on. Whatever the case may be, whether the other person wants to change their perspective on the situation or not, or whether they are willing to change their perspective on the situation but might fear that there might not be acceptance, they don't care. They're willing to try, but they're not willing to stay within the same cycle. There is definitely movement forward. It is one of those, either with you or without you, I don't care, I'm moving on. If you want to come with me, then you come with me. If you want to stay behind, then that's your business. You make your decision, you stay behind. I am not staying here, and I am not wasting my time. I'm not going to be investing myself in a situation that obviously has no resolution. This is the Judgment card. The name just came back to me right now. So the Judgment card is there. It shows up because definitely somebody wants that second chance. Somebody wants that second opportunity. Or maybe it's not a second, it's a third, it's a fourth, it's a fifth. And it's a situation that's been around for a while now, because the Ten of Wands is here, telling me that this is, they have been putting up with this burden for so long that they are ready to let go of it. If I am not getting return on my investment, there is really no reason why I should be going around putting up with, honestly, all this crap that I'm being put through for no good reason. Just because I like you doesn't mean that you have the right to come into my life and wreak havoc just because you feel like it. Who are you? That is very disrespectful and insulting. And so somebody's definitely somebody's praying though. Yes, I'm walking away, but I'm praying that you are not going to let me go by changing your behavior. There needs to be movement. There needs to be movement. The Five of Cups. I was going to clarify the Hangman. The Five of Cups just popped out. And yeah, well, this person is broken. It's broken inside. It's sad. It's tired. It's becoming numb, or maybe they felt numb at some point, and now they're just embracing the hurt and the turmoil and the tears, because they are looking to heal, and of course going through all the sadness and the tears. It's a way of allowing your soul to heal. But yeah, this person is hoping that there is going to be a change, and unfortunately, well, I can say unfortunately because I don't know for sure. Let's continue. Let's see. Have the World. The Knight of Cups. You have the Page of Swords, and you have the Five of Cups. Yeah, this energy is definitely very painful for somebody, or maybe for both parties. Somebody is really sincere with the offer, and the other person is not taking that offer seriously. So it's really funny because they might not be taking that offer seriously, or it might seem to you or to them that they are not, but there is obviously some degree of obsession here from one of the parties. There is some degree of obsession. Now I'm going to move on here to the extended. If you are interested in knowing what the resolution to this situation is going to be, what the final outcome is going to be, and what sort of energy you need to channel in order to deal with the situation, follow me. I'm going to leave the link on the description so that you can go and get the extended on Vimeo. I'll see you on the other side.